From this to this. With a French press, it's possible. First of all, you need the right French press size. If you try to froth a small amount of milk in a big French press, you won't get enough depth to create a nice foam. If you froth a lot of milk in a small French press, you risk to make a mess. To be the right size, the milk level should be something like this, around 1/3 of the French press volume. A bit more or a bit less, it's fine. Second, we need to warm up the milk in the right way, and this is the most important step. We need to make sure to have our milk hot without destroying the proteins. If we lose protein structure, we won't have a good result. Proteins start their denaturation, so losing the structure, above 50 degrees Celsius. But let's say if we keep the temperature below 70 degrees, we can still have a good result. Over 70, it will start to be hard. Proteins are the macronutrients that play the important part in milk foaming, wrapping up the air bubbles and making them stable. So, no proteins, no foam. I usually warm up my milk in the microwave, but if you don't have it, you can use a stove. Just make sure first you get the right amount of milk you need. Warm up the milk until you reach the desired temperature. With my microwave, it usually takes around 1 minute and 10 seconds, but they are not all the same. So I suggest running it for a bit, then check the temperature of the milk. If it's not enough, place it back in the microwave until you reach the right temperature. Once you get used to your microwave, then it's going to be easier. I usually don't go over 60 degrees Celsius because I like my coffee warm and also it tastes sweeter. Once the milk is ready, we froth it. And we will do that in 2 steps. The first step is the stretching. Basically, when we put air inside the milk. It's the same when we steam the milk using an espresso machine. When we do this, the level of the milk in the French press will increase, and that's because we add air. We do this by plunging up and down, letting the filter mesh of the plunger go above the milk level. This will let the air go inside the milk every time we plunge it down. Here we decide how much foam we want. The more we plunge, the more foam we get. Once we finish with this step, we go to the second one. The rolling. Here it's where we work our bubbles, making them into micro bubbles. The ones we need for a nice texture and a nice latte art. To do this, we continue plunging with our French press up and down, but remaining with the mesh filter below the milk level. This way we don't add any more air in the milk, but every time we plunge up and down, we break the big bubbles into smaller bubbles. Now, there is no number of plunging or plunging time I suggest because every milk is different, but here I show you the way I foam the milk. That's it. Now it's done. The next step is pouring. You can pour with your French press, but hardly you will get a design because the spout of the French press is not made for pouring latte art. If you don't care about the design, it's fine. You will still have a good quality foam for your drink. Now, to make a nice design, I use a milk jug. The same I use to froth the milk with an espresso machine. I take out the plunger and pour the milk in the jug. I tap on the counter to collapse any big bubbles remaining on the top, and then I pour it in my coffee. There you go. Now the coffee at home looks like the one I have at the cafe. Probably even better. Now you just need to enjoy it. If you need to foam the milk for 2 coffees, now I'll show you the quarter method to split the milk properly. After you finish foaming your milk, pour 3/4 of the total milk in the jug. Then pour 1/4 back in the French press and pour the milk in the coffee. After that, add the rest of the milk in the jug and pour it in the second one. In this way, both coffees will have the same level of foam. This is a pro tip that only a few baristas know. Basically, now you will become more skilled than them. Now, another tip, if you like your coffee hotter, warm up the jug before pouring the milk from the French press. Otherwise, the milk will lose even more temperature because of the cold jug. One last thing, if your French press has a metallic part, please don't place it in the microwave. Okay? That's all. Now it's your time. Let me know how you get with it by leaving a comment in the section below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in my next videos, and in the meantime I wish you a wonderful day and delicious coffee. Ciao!